Okay, I finished it. I'm gonna do a full review, but, whew, what an epilogue. Okay, so before the epilogue, because there's a lot of things that I went through on this journey, and once it started going, it was going, and, like, I tried to pop in to do reactions while I was reacting, but I was also like, oh shit, I was in it, you know? Dalinar's deal for, Kaladin and his men, awesome. He's like, you guys are great. Imagine if you had resources. Let's do that. Come work for me. Be my personal guard. Love that for Bridge 4. Absolutely love it. Shallan mentioned that her dad might have been a Ghostblood. Listen. Spoiler alert for Era 2. Buckle up. I'm just saying that. Spoiler alert, Era 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Ghostbloods being formed. God, I'm so adverse to spoilers that I don't want to say it. You know who founded the Ghostbloods and who's in charge, right? So, but Shallan's dad was like an asshole, right? Who's not good. But he might have been a member. Hopefully he wasn't. Hopefully she's just assuming something. But Capsule, the guy that poisoned him, he was a member. What is happening? Anyway, so there was that. The Visions weren't actually talking to Dalinar. He was just assuming that they were. That's why he was like getting mixed signals and stuff. But the guy that he was talking to at the end was God, like Adonalsium. And this is basically like a video diary that he just like left in the ether, and then Dalinar found it. And he mentioned that Odium killed him. Huh. Also, he said, somebody must unite them, someone must protect them. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. Speak again the ancient oaths, and return to men the shards they once bore. The Knights Radiant must stand again. He also mentioned Dawn Shards, whatever Dawn Shards are. I don't think I know what that is yet. But I'm getting a lot of mixed shit, because the shards, from what I know from Mistborn, so like Adonalsium was like the main god, and then he got split into 16 pieces, and I'm assuming Odium killed him, and that's how that happened. But then where was everyone else? How did that? That's for future Brian to figure out. So he said that if you say the words, it will return the men the shards they once bore. The shards, like big capital letter shard, like preservation and ruin and shit like that, autonomy, or the shards like the shard blades or the shard plates, because I don't think those are related. It's just the same word, which is Brandon Sanderson. Very confusing to have Mistborn be like, oh, shards, and then you get to Stormlight and you're like, shards, but they're not the same thing. It's a lot. And then so he's talking to Adonalsium, assumedly, and then he said, Odium killed me, and he's like, sorry, shit went wild. So, where did Odium come from? He said that he created mankind. Was Odium not mankind? And if so, if he was, how did he get... Future Brian will figure that shit out. But the epilogue has, Hoid hanging out at like a gate, and he's like, oh, just waiting for the storm to get here. And then he's talking to these two guards, and he's like, what's important, blah, 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 blah. And a herald, like one of the 10, and they mentioned that like one was lost, and then the whatever of the original 10. I'm kind of reeling from it, obviously. He said that he was a shard, and Hoid called him the lost one, and this guy was like, you need to tell everyone you're under attack, like shit's happening, and then he falls over. But he had a shard blade, and he dropped it, and it didn't disappear. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, full review coming.